Hey, what's happening, y'all? This the big homie OYG Red Rum 781. In case you don't remember who I am, banging on wax. You can Google that. 1993, 1994. We in Watts, California right now, off the 105 freeway. Don't come over here and start no bullshit.
Yo, Cho, what's up, family? How we doing? How we doing? Thank you for tuning in. You know, we got a good one today, man. We got a good one, man. You know, I appreciate the support. Couple of the feedback that I got off my last couple of videos. You know, we gonna keep this thing going. You know, we definitely gonna keep it going, man. I hope everybody blessed and safe. Your family, everybody safe. You know what I mean? Today, this video right here, I'm gonna speak about, man, my conversation I had with OG Y Red Rums. You know what I'm saying? Red Rum, you know what I'm saying? You know, Pyro from the West Coast, but a lot of people don't know that he's actually from the Bronx. And a lot of people don't know that a lot of these dudes, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these cats that coming out the West Coast, you know what I'm saying, that be banging, you know what I'm saying, whether it be Blood Crip, whether it be Pyro, you know what I'm saying, it's got a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, from different sets, different parts of LA that are actually originally from New York. And Red Rum is one of them. And I'm gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying, some of the things that we spoke about, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna make this a little serious because there's a lot of things I need to talk about speaking with Red Rum. But you already know, we're gonna run this intro. Salute. Salutations. Thank you for tuning in to Kross TV Network. That's Kross with a K. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world, but y'all here with me. That speaks volumes, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna waste your time. You know, as y'all see, I'm stepping up my editing game with these videos. Like, I'm really investing my time into y'all because I know that y'all spending your time here sitting and, you know, doing what y'all doing, watching me. You know what I mean? And so that's definitely appreciated. I'm not gonna waste your time. I don't wasted too much time in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna waste yours or any more of mine. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all. Those that said for the first time, subscribe, like, comment. You know, keep everything grown. Keep everything grown. Those that been here for day one, family, salute. What's up? How y'all doing? I hope y'all blessed. Everything is healthy. You know what I mean? We already know the things that we went through, but we still here, and y'all still with me. I love y'all, man. I got a lot of other things going on. I spoke to Cat, you know what I'm saying? We about to start doing filming little episodes on our podcast. We're going to see how that goes. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give it a little bit more time, see how that goes. But, you know what I'm saying, before, you know, I feel like, you know, whatever, you know, rest in peace to my young boy, one of my young boys and everything, man. But, yeah, so, I met Red Rum, OG Y Red Rum, about 4 or 5 years ago. We did a gang summit over there at Claremont Park in the Bronx, over there by the basketball courts. Those that don't know, you know what I'm saying, the one that's by Clay Avenue, the basketball courts in the baseball field right by Webster Avenue. We was on top, but we was more close to the baseball field, but just up top though. And then we held the summit, you know what I mean? Young little brother, you know what I'm saying, which I'm gonna do an interview about him too, you know what I'm saying, who's currently incarcerated, young Crip kid. He had Aisha from the guns, you know, from the non-violent organization over there in Harlem on 145th. You know what I'm saying? You had me, you had Red Rum, you had Pee Wee, you had GL, you had CK pull up. You know what I'm saying? It was a gay summit, you know what I'm saying? We just basically talking about, you know what I'm saying, about unifying, you know what I'm saying? Unifying all gangs, no matter what color you represent, because we all the same color, you know what I'm saying? We all the same people. We might even be related or have different relatives that we don't even know about. You know what I mean? So, I was taken back when Red Rum told me, like, yo, I'm originally from the Bronx, bro. I'm from the Bronx. I'm like, well, you from the Bronx? I'm like, yeah, I remember you, you know what I'm saying? You started the banging on wax, you know what I'm saying? You know, and everything. That was real big, man. That was real big coming up, man. That was the first time I heard about Bloods, Crips, Pyrus, and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I also, you know, appreciate them. I was like, because it wasn't for no Pyrus, it wouldn't be Bloods and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I dapped them up, and we had our own little personal conversation. And I asked him, I said, yo, Red Rum, I seen a video with you, with OG Mac Dre, with the Elm Street Pyro. I heard some videos, and I heard y'all, you know, they was talking about how a lot of the East Coast homies, you know what I'm saying, wasn't in, you know, they banging sets that they don't know the big homies of. And Red Rum was talking about how a lot of that had to do with, you know what I'm saying, homies going to other places and putting people on the set or doing certain things and then going back home and not saying nothing. You know what I mean? Because that made a lot of sense. So I asked Red Rum, I said, yo, Red Rum, man, on some real shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, homie. You know what I'm saying? He, you know, he ain't bloody pyro. He just in a blood alliance. So I asked him, like, you know, what do you feel like, what's the biggest difference between us over here and y'all over there on the West Coast, even though you an East Coast dude? And his response was mind-blowing because it was simple. He said, number one, y'all look at a set as a group of people. Y'all got a set, right? OG Mac started non-trade, right? He got these people, so he got all these people around. It started in prison, right? He said in the West Coast, a set is not a group of people. The set is not colors or none of that. The set is a location, right? So, example, we got 1A Trade Gangsters over here, right? That's on 183rd. That's my hood, right? So the neighborhood of 183rd, which consists of University Heights, Fordham Heights, and a little bit of Little Italy. That's I forgot what section that, Belmont and Belmont. That's all 183rd strip. So the set would be the hood. And I told him, like, explain, you know what I'm saying, why is that so important? Then he broke it down. He was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, we always say we product our environments, right? The community who you come from, right? And the kids you grew up with. Y'all know each other moms, I know each other fathers, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all might be related. You know, some of y'all went through situations where y'all held each other down and made sure y'all made it back home together, right? Said, yeah, that's your day one. That's close to home. That's what you link with, because you know everything about all these people. Or you know the majority of things you need to know about majority of these people over here. So you know these people. You know what to expect for them. You know this. You know everything about them. You know what I mean? So therefore, the love and everything is genuine. Niggas done broke bread. People knew each other from the graveyard, from the sandbox. Over here is not a location. Y'all scattered out everywhere. So how was y'all linking up on the set? How was y'all kicking it with the homies? And y'all all over, y'all different parts of the borough, y'all supposed to be linked up every day, all day. Like, this is full time, it's not a part-time thing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to break down your territory and hold your territories down in different angles, just in case people try to come in with these ambushes and all the other things that's going on. I was like, wow. That made a whole lot of sense right there. That made really a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? But on a reverse, they feel as if we are more organized. I kind of like plead the fifth on that. I not even plead the fifth. I kind of disagree with that because with OG Mac was in the system before all the, snitch thing and all that other stuff came up. When OG Mac was in the system, I kid you not, this blood thing was tight. Tight. It's when he went home, everything turned into chaos. So I would say that at that time, those were like our real closest time. But here it is, you have, like you said, members from different locations. A lot of people don't even know each other. So all that shit is conflicts of interest. You know what I'm saying? And what a gang and everything, or what a set and everything is supposed to represent and what it is. That's one of the unique things that I love about my Billies. And when I say my Billies, I'm talking about my Sex Money Murders, because y'all know it. Look, y'all see them, y'all see me, you know what I'm saying? That's all I really been fucking with outside of my own brims and everything. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I've been fucking with was Sex Money Murders, you know what I'm saying? And a large part of that is because it's a Bronx clique that's before they even became blood, and it still remain a Bronx clique. Everybody that's Sex Money Murder is not blood. But what makes Sex Money Murder relevant in this conversation will make them stand out to me outside of my love and respect for Pete, you know what I'm saying, who I knew from since childhood. And we was in C73 together in 1995, 8 Upper, right next to the visit room, before the feds came and snatched him up and before he turned blood. You know what I'm saying? That's my comrade right there. We had the phones together, you know what I'm saying? Drama had one phone. Shorts went up north, gave me and Pistol Pete the other phone. That's when the phone was just going straight out. This is 95, 96, 90, in C73. I was in 8 Upper. Shaquell, one of my day one comrades, 357 Kev, they all was in 2 Upper on the other side. That's what stand out, is that they was a community-based organization. And let me tell you something. Soundview and Castle Hill, a lot of things, more things would be going on than what's been going on. There's a lot of things been going on over there if it wasn't for the alliance of Sex Money Murder. That should be all type of ways. You know what I'm saying? So definitely salute to the Billy. Definitely salute to this Blaze, man, Sex Money Murders. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to give you a little bit of intro because a lot of people really don't know that a lot of these people that's on the West Coast banging, whether it be Pyro, no matter what hood it is, they're from New York. So I asked Red Rum, so being that you from the Bronx, dudes embrace you. Look, we right here. Why you don't help make things great? Even though you left and you moved to LA and everything, this your birthplace. Bronx is your foundation. And you told me you always came back to he always told me he came back to the Bronx and everything like that, So I asked him, like, yo, Red, man, what's up, homie? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, he was like, basically, it's not really that simple, man. He got other things going on, he don't have the time to be out here dedicated and do what it needs to take that. And he said, plus, even though he's from the Bronx, he was basically raised out there, so it's like a real big disconnect. It's a real big disconnect with the lifestyles. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of understood, and we was, supposed to have, stayed in contact, vibed about a couple of things. But as time went on, Red Rum ended up passing away. You know what I'm saying? Rest up, Red Rum. Respect, love, your legacy, everything you did for the hip-hop culture, introducing the West Coast gangbanging to the world when you was on Banging on Wax. and how y'all was actually able to, and I want to give you your flowers too, because y'all been killing each other, you know, Bloods and Crips, Pyrus, you know what I mean? Been warring for years, been warring my whole life. For Red Rum and them to be banging on wax against their homies, against their enemies, sworn enemies, and they can be in the same environment together and make their music and nobody died is big. Because when you look at today, and when you look at the drill, and you look at, you know, all the other things, you know, these kids out here don't care. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do whatever they're gonna do to take you out and kill you and everything. And but when you look at certified murderers, certified gangbangers that's on wax, making music and expressing themselves to the next gang and vice versa, and nobody died, man, said a lot. I'm not saying that it ain't spark up tensions where it might have caused the gangs to, you know, get active, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, they always been active. But the point what I want to make is that Red Rum and them wasn't running around trying to kill each other and do this, that, and the other for what we're saying on the music, you know what I'm saying? I think that's real big, especially in today's, and what's going on with our kids today. You know what I'm saying? K-Flock supposed to be a millionaire. A lot of these kids and everything supposed to be rich and set for life. But they in prison because on one hand, you know what I'm saying, you living this lifestyle. Another hand, you trying to make this music. You know what I'm saying? That's just like a lot of things with this YouTube thing, man. A lot of things getting tricky, man, because, you know, if you lit or you got a name about something else, you know, people just trying to come at you, you know what I'm saying, with no legitimate issue. They just coming at you because you lit. And, you know, if they come at you, that's going to get them lit. But it's really no legitimate beef. Whereas when Red Rum and them was banging on wax, it was legitimate wars. It was already a generational war going on. And niggas stood on business for they set. And none of them brothers got killed in the process. We got to remember, the hip-hop culture started with us expressing ourselves from our political views, the things we was going through, you know, and then other genres made itself in it, and, you know, or whatever, man. But Red Rum, I want to thank you for that piece of advice, because you opened my eyes to a lot of things. And I could see why a lot of things is in New York now, because of the set ideal. Number one, we got to change that set thought. Honestly, if I can go back the hands of time, I wouldn't have even chose. Well, I can't really say what I chose, because the game chose me. Blood really chose me, man, because, you know, if OG Mac was Crip or OG Mac, whatever he was, you know what I'm saying, that's what we would have been. It just so happened that he was claiming something that came out of the West Coast, that came out of Cali, and this is what we gravitated towards. He could have did something from Chicago, he could have did something from New York. We would have just ran with it, because it was at the time that was needed. You know, but so I don't regret that. You know what I mean? Yeah, peace to Red Rum. Like I said, it's gonna be a series, man, because I got some footage, man, that I'm gonna be sharing with people on how a lot of the West Coast homies feel or look at the East Coast. This is very important, especially for people that be commenting. So I want to say, I'm gonna clip this to the close. I'm not gonna drag it out. I'm gonna say thanks for tuning in to Kross TV Network. That's Kross with a K. And I want to give OG YG Red Rum a moment of silence. I just want to say it was an honor. It was a pleasure to meet you. I was able to hug you, look you in your eyes. You gave me a lot of jewels. You're a legend in the game, somebody that I looked up to in the game. And I just appreciate you. And I know the Pyrus and everybody miss you, man. You know, they took a big loss when they lost you, man. You know, the BX gonna always love you know what I'm saying? I just had to let them know that, you know what I'm saying, you one of ours and that you came from us, you know what I'm saying, before you went over there. And just wish your family and everybody the best, man. And like I said, them jewels you gave me is very valuable. And I'm gonna take that to me with my very last breath. You already know. Thanks for tuning in for Kross TV. You already know that's Kross with a K. One.